guys, welcome back. It's Illogical as always, and we are now at the semi-finale, so we're technically at a halfway point, so we are at floor 108. And again, if you've seen my previous video, which is the floor 100 video, I cleared it in what, 5 minutes. I understand that probably people would probably be a little bit miffed about that there, but the big thing is the fact that I was able to cleave my way through it. Like, that's the thing though, is the fact that I'm able to rip through these areas quite easily. Now, I'm assuming that'll change as I hit the depths floors, because I figured there's 30 floors. Could I raid them up before Nioh 3 arrives? We can give it a go, because I've got 3 weeks till it comes out. Technically 2 weeks, because Code Vein 2 is going to take up an awful lot of my time. So yeah, we're going to rip through it, guys. I haven't gotten anything new. I'm still running the same one that I've had. That's all I can do. Gear wise, we've upgraded to 85. That still stays the same. I should probably get around to upgrading these though. There was a few split stuffs that I did get a look at. I kind of wanted, but unfortunately, just never really bit the bullet and switched over, because it just didn't benefit me in the way that I needed it to benefit me, which is kind of a neither here or there. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? I've got stuff, but as it sits for right now, there's really nothing that really sort of justifies me having to drop any of my gear. I haven't gotten anything that is of value in any sense. So, yeah, today we're going to finally raid up floor 108, and we're going to raid it up fully, just to add to the pinnacle of it all, because 108 is the final floor of the Underworld, so we're going to see how that goes. Do I think it's going to be a challenge? No, because I fought Otakamaru in the last floor, and in all fairness, I'm sorry, but he went down like a wet noodle. For as bad as that sounds too, he went down. Dude didn't even last, I think, about 3 seconds. I'd say he went down in about a minute flat, which is exactly what you would expect. And I've actually got a nice one to start with too. Dude, fuck me, what? Guys have been getting minced here. Oh, I missed. I missed twice. So I did. I missed twice. Yeah, at that stage, that's on me. So it is. But yeah, if I'm correct, this area is actually nowhere near as bad as it really should be. Like, so I'm not overwhelmingly scared of what is in here. Now, one thing I will say though, what I have noticed is the damage of the enemies has heavily spiked. The damage that the enemies are putting out is substantially greater than it has been in previous floors. So it has. The damage has been substantially greater than it has been in previous floors. So, am I scared? Not really. I don't see the I don't see the difficulty, because if you're able to melt them before they can melt you, you're probably going to be okay. So you are. Oh, it's you that spotted me. No, that's okay. Why did you die so easy? I already know this is a new Papo. on, new Pebble. Yeah, I know you don't flinch easy, so do. You're just the biggest, beefiest boy there is. Unfortunately, Dragon Dance just turns you into a cakewalk. Again, would like a good Nopeppo Soul Core, but considering all my Soul Cores have been really like obnoxiously lucky drops, I highly doubt anything's gonna be like I don't think it's gonna be able to replace anything that I have on me, because the Nopeppo Soul Core was a really lucky drop. So like for me to replace the Tesso Core, it would have to come with Awakened Weapon on both key damage, or even just give me a good chunk of sentience charge. Like any of these things would really work. Anything that would sort of shore up. You see, my point is, does it shore up my weaknesses? Like once my weapon gains sentience, I'm basically a powerhouse. If I can find one that has an attack inheritable, now that's something I can cook with. And the reason why I can cook with it is because I found out something very interesting whenever it came to it's not so much using corrupted weapons, but if you're going to inherit an attack stat onto your weapon, make sure to upgrade the Soul Core first, please. There's a reason why. It's because if you inherit the inheritable doesn't change because it's not a naturally occurring stat on your weapon. So it's not. So what you are well safer doing is actually going and doing it properly. So fully max out your weapon, then fully max out the weapon, then inherit the stat across, and then that's you good to go at that stage. If you do it beforehand, you're just making it more painful on yourself. So you are. Right, come on, because why do you have to walk so slow? I've got a mission to do. Always seems to happen, and I already know who my next opponent's going to be as well, which is just a headache and a half. No. And I'm so, like, do you want to know something? I never liked this. Like the Phantom. I never actually liked the Phantom. But see, since using it, and actually getting good with it, Phantom works like a treat. So it does. See, once you get good with it, Phantom works so much better than you might think. The fact that you were juiced as well makes me so happy you fall like a sack of bricks. Come on, that's 2. Now I know I got jumped here the last time, so I did. My question is, who did I get jumped by? There was somebody else here. Like I got there we go. I knew I got jumped by someone. I was just couldn't remember who and why and when. Yeah, see, like we're looking for stuff like that there, like the Cruxine shards and stuff like that there. Sorry, dude, but you're just not in the right place at the right time here, huh? It's just, Did I expect there to be a little bit more sort of pushback against me? Yes, I did. For it to be this easy, I'm a bit disappointed. But then I have heard stories that the depths is a completely different kettle of fish, and there's lots of upgrades to be had down in the depths. So that's where we're basically aiming for. I'll probably sit and farm up the depths a little bit and see what the situation is from there. Am I really scared of anything? Like, not really. I'm only getting rifle ammo, so it's not exactly a lot. If I can get, like, don't get me wrong, like, there are still potential upgrades that can be made. It's just kind of getting them. Ah, it is big chungus dickhead. Okay. And it's only for the defense one. Do I really need the defense one? No. Do I want it for the next fight? Yes. Not for any other reason than I just want to fall clear. Like, again, I'm only getting divines. I'm not even getting fucking a massive amount of ethereals. Like, that's another major thing that I didn't want to point out as well. Is the fact that I'm not getting shit tons of upgrades. It was the main reason why I just speedballed the game. So it was. I had no reason to farm up to get nothing. And then on top of that there, cause my own brain has this wee thing about it, is the fact that, oh, but you can sell your gear to the Kodamas to get better, like, get more Amrita. At this stage of the game, that Amrita is so useless, it doesn't even make up 1% of what I need to level up. A full inventory equals about fucking 2% of what I overall need. So it does. Like, that's how bad that actually is. How did you not see me? Like, it makes up about 1% of what I can overall make. That's how bad that is. Right, where the fuck? Am I blind or stupid? Maybe both. Woohoo! Dude caught me off guard with the damage on that one. Again, he's probably my main fear. Fucking Narakabe just does damage though. It's so funny how much key damage the Narakabe actually does. It's actually kind of stupid. Yo, what did I get? Anima charge. I get the Anima earn because it means that I can just spam even more. Have I gotten anything that would be considered remotely an upgrade? I am also thinking to run a second set of Susano. Might be worth looking into. No. That's not bad, and that's a soul match inheritance as well. Getting that reduced defense on Omnio Magic, so that there could be defense down and sloth, that could be a very potent grab. What does that one do again? I'm on strong attack. Meh. Just meh. Right, let's go to the Crucible. Let's end this run. Again, like, we're sitting, as I'm recording this here now, it'll be different because it's obviously going to be edited. 13 minutes. And I've got a semi-decent compadre to help me. I do, like... See, it gives me, like, lightning damage. Like, come on now. Water damage. I had to choose the wrong fucking element. That's what I had to do. Right, now, off rip, I already know who I'm fighting because it's the last floor. Who else could it be other than the one and only? You know what I mean? It's only going to be one person. Ah, fucking right. Personally, I hate this boss. Primarily because you can't elementally abuse him. You can't abuse him with element. Bullshit game. Yeah. I don't like Nightmare Bringer. Once he hit me with that confusion, I was just like, yeah, I'm done. Once you get hit by that there, you know you're done at that stage. So you do. Once you get hit by that confusion, you know you're done. I do love it how he went straight for the charge though. Hey. Got him. Second you get rid of that buff on them too. Alright, he just bullied him. Second that you get rid of that buff as well. It's just ripped. Like, his poise is gone again. Sorry, Nightmare Bringer, but you are dunsied. GG. Hey, at least he beat me once. Do I leave or do I continue? It's the first time me getting here, so I suppose proceed to the next. Cannot proceed any further. This appears to be the final floor. Looks like I'm out. So let's see what I've unlocked now. Again, like, if anybody thought, like, yeah, Neighbor Bringer was the only one to actually get a kill on me, so fair play. But he didn't survive too long the second time. Again, once the depths hit, then we'll have a look-see and see what the actual shenanigans are. So yeah, I've beaten all the floors. Let me actually say, now I'm actually kind of curious. I kind of want to go, and I'm not even max level yet. That's the best crack of it. I'm not even level 750 yet. I'm level 724. That's how quickly I sped my ass through this. So let me see what this armor gives me, and was it worth the farm? Block. It gives me block. Why? Is there another one that you get for beating floor 30 in the depths? Let me see. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I think this is the one that you can only proceed 5 at a time, isn't it? Fuck it. Well, this is what I would consider a little bit different. Alright, talk to me. Let me get your way. Right, you gain access to the depths floors in the Underworld. Right. The lowest depths in the Underworld are home to even greater chaos and cruelty than the upper strata. The structure of the first 5 strata of the depths of the Underworld shifts and changes every day, and from the 6th stratum onwards, the contents of the Netherscape and Crucible are formed randomly. The depths are separated into 5 strata segments, and you can only venture to the end of the current segment on each attempt. Should you leave before reaching the segment's end, you will be required to start from the first stratum of the segment the next time you enter. The realm is also beyond the reach of visitors, and as such, they cannot be summoned there. Okay. So the reason why I'm not doing this is because that'll be the next video. So we're going to leave. I spent 10 Onco cups just to get in, didn't I? I'm an idiot because I just realised that dealing with the next 5 is going to be a nuisance, but we're going to do that later. So yeah, this should be entertaining at the very least. But yes, for the sake of the meantime, we have beaten the Underworld. There we go. So we can start at 108, or the depths of the Underworld, which we know that people can't be summoned. What I'm going to do before I go, because I'm going to have to record all 5, for the sake of continuity, I'm going to have to record all 5 floors to get the results. Obviously, because, you know, right? But I need cups, so I'm going to buy 50 of them. Really should have kept some, because I kind of need to buy a few things. What the fuck's that from? Oh, a Kiki. There's a few things that I would like to buy, but that'll be a later on job. So we've got our cups. We've got honestly, we've got everything in check now. Where's? Oh, got a point. Wow, that's yeah. Some more Omnio power, sure. Depths in the Underworld. That's all the same. That's all the same. Oh, wait, there we go. Well, these guys aren't actually worth as much as you would like. They're not worth as much as the Dryad shards. But they got a level up anyway. But yes, I beat the Underworld at a pretty respectable level, I would like to say. Now, curiosity, my highest weapon is 85, 81, 80. Everything's in the 80s. So yeah, I need to level up that thing, that bit a bit more, so I do. So yeah, we'll leave it there for the meantime. There's no upgrades to be had for our levels. So yeah, we'll leave it there for the meantime, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. We're going the next episode, I guess I'm going to go into the depths and see what the shenanigans are there. So guys, hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you didn't enjoy. And remember, guys, not everything goes to plan. Bye.